She thought her beauty had fallen asleep forever, but what she did not know was that it was only waiting for her to listen again. For years, she searched for answers in creams and bottles, in mirrors that reflected only the surface, forgetting that the real mirror was within her. Tonight you begin where she did. Tonight you remember what your body has never forgotten. Beneath every layer of fatigue, every quiet sigh before sleep, there is a pulse, a rhythm older than time itself, whispering that your cells know how to glow again. What if you could hear them? What if the very essence of your being, the quiet vibration under your skin, held the key to your renewal? Science calls it energy, mystics call it frequency, but women who have felt it call it a miracle. This is not a miracle born of chance, but of remembrance. Every heartbeat carries an echo of youth, every breath a signal to awaken the beauty that has been sleeping inside your cells. You are not decaying, you are transforming. You are not losing, you are remembering. When you close your eyes tonight, your mind will descend into the ancient garden where your beauty first bloomed, a garden that still exists in you, untouched by age or time. Imagine it now, not as an image, but as a feeling, the softness of light before dawn, the scent of something pure and familiar. There your cells are awake. They hum with a silent intelligence, rearranging themselves to match the woman you were always meant to be. You may not see it, but your body does. It listens when you breathe slowly. It opens when you forgive yourself. It glows when you stop rushing. Tonight, your body will remember how to glow. For centuries, women have known this secret. In Egypt, they bathed in moonlit oils, believing the night was alive with divine renewal. In Japan, they whispered affirmations of gratitude before sleep, trusting that the soul shapes the skin. In Africa, they honored the stillness of the night sky as a mirror of their inner strength. And though science has changed, the truth has not. Beauty is not added to you. It awakens through you. When you sleep, your cells do not rest. They rebuild, they repair, they restore. But only when your heart is calm, only when your thoughts stop fighting the flow of time. Every worry you release tonight frees your cells to work in harmony again. You may have been told that aging is decline, but aging is simply energy-shifting form. What if tonight, instead of resisting it, you learn to dance with it? The ancient women believed that the body listens to emotion. When love flows, blood flows. When joy expands, collagen strengthens. When peace reigns, every cell finds its rhythm again. You have carried the memory of youth in your very DNA, and this night is your invitation to reactivate it. As your body settles into stillness, imagine your skin softening from within as if each cell receives a message of tenderness. This is not fantasy. It is remembrance. There was a time when you felt effortlessly radiant, when laughter shaped your face more than worry did. That time has not vanished. It waits for your attention. Each night, as you surrender to sleep, you return closer to her. The woman who glowed without trying, the woman who walked with quiet confidence, the woman who never doubted her reflection. She is still here, and she is awakening now. The rhythm of beauty is not fast or loud. It is the slow hum of acceptance. It is the gentle music that begins when you stop rushing to fix yourself. The modern world taught you to compete, to correct, to control. But the night teaches you to allow, to receive, to remember. Let that be your ritual. As you breathe, say silently, I allow my body to remember its light. I allow my skin to soften with love. I allow my cells to awaken with peace. Each repetition sends a wave through your nervous system, a soft command that whispers, it is safe to be beautiful again. The tension in your jaw releases, the heaviness in your chest fades. The small lines that tell stories of laughter and survival begin to feel like rivers of wisdom, not signs of loss. Because beauty was never about perfection. It was always about energy. The women who age with grace do not fight time. They float with it. They understand that beauty deepens like wine, like wood polished by years of touch. Tonight, you join them. Every heartbeat you feel now is a message. Every exhale releases the weight of comparison. You are not in competition with your younger self. You are her evolution. Your beauty has matured into a different frequency, one that glows quietly instead of shouting, one that draws others in instead of seeking their approval. The wrinkles, the softness, the stillness, They are the markings of depth, not decay. When you understand this, your body responds. Your hormones balance, your breath lengthens, your muscles loosen, your blood nourishes the skin differently. This is how biology listens to belief. You are not practicing magic, you are practicing alignment. Each thought of love toward yourself translates into microscopic healing. The heart emits a field of energy that touches every cell. That is not poetry, that is science. When you love yourself enough to rest deeply, your immune system thanks you. Your skin renews faster, your sleep becomes a sacred repair. The ritual is simple. Love in, tension out, gratitude in, resistance out. Tonight, your skin will glow, not because of what you apply, but because of what you allow. When you forgive yourself for rushing, for worrying, for neglecting your own softness, your body responds with grace. The energy of forgiveness is lighter than any serum. The vibration of self-love is stronger than any therapy. You do not need to become someone new. You only need to remember who you are. Imagine your cells smiling. Yes, smiling, as they awaken to the rhythm of your gratitude. They remember your laughter, your dreams, your strength. They do not age like calendars. They renew through emotion. When you feel joy, they dance. When you feel peace, they rest perfectly. And when you feel love, true, gentle, unconditional love, they awaken. Every cell in your body carries memory. Some hold pain, some hold fatigue, some hold dreams you forgot. Tonight, you will rewrite them. You will teach them that it is safe to soften, safe to glow, safe to feel beautiful again. You are not fighting time, you are flowing with eternity. Each breath connects you to the same rhythm that turns seasons, that grows flowers, that renews oceans. You are part of that rhythm. You are not separate from nature, you are her reflection, and nature never rushes, yet everything blooms. So breathe again, deeply, softly. Feel your chest rise as your heart opens to receive. Feel your body trust the night again. Every sound around you fades. Every thought slows, and in that sacred stillness you hear it, the faint hum of your own beauty awakening. It starts in your chest, then spreads like light through your shoulders, down your arms, into your fingertips, where energy meets matter. Your cells awaken to this frequency, a frequency of renewal that mature women around the world are rediscovering. They call it the beauty frequency, the vibration of peace that reverses tension, the vibration of love that restores youth. When your mind surrenders to gratitude, your body becomes a mirror of light. This is not a myth, it is the quiet science of being. Your nervous system calms, your body releases cortisol, your skin receives more oxygen. You may not feel it all at once, but your cells do. They listen, they awaken, they remember. You are the garden and the gardener. The soil is your mind, the seed is your belief, and the bloom is your reflection. What if you stopped fearing time and started blessing it? Every year could be another petal, every wrinkle another ray of wisdom. Tonight, the years fall away, not because they vanish, but because they harmonize. They become part of your symphony, a melody of grace. This is how you awaken the beauty frequency, by remembering that beauty is not seen, it is felt, and when it is felt deeply, it becomes visible. Your skin glows differently when your heart is calm. Your eyes shine differently when your mind is kind. Your face changes when your inner voice softens. So let this be your final thought before sleep. I am safe to glow again. I am safe to soften again. I am safe to awaken again. As you drift deeper, the night embraces you like an ancient friend, holding your body in quiet restoration. You have entered the sacred space where time no longer matters, where energy renews itself, where beauty becomes a frequency, not something you chase, but something you remember. Sleep and let every cell awaken. There was a time when she looked in the mirror and saw only the echo of her past self, the woman she used to be, the one who laughed easily and believed beauty was permanent. But what she did not know was that beauty was never meant to be permanent. It was meant to evolve, to deepen, to mature like light at dusk. What if aging was never loss, but layering? What if every line on your face was not a mark of decline, but an imprint of wisdom earned through love, pain, and survival? The women who glow beyond time understand this. They are not untouched by life, they are carved by it, refined by it, softened by it. Tonight you join their lineage, not by effort but by remembrance. The second your body relaxes and your breath slows, you step into that ancient current again, the quiet rhythm that pulses beneath everything alive. It is not a secret hidden in laboratories or sold in bottles. It is in your blood, in your breath, in the way your heart expands when you stop fearing time. Your cells are not aging against you. They are responding to the stories you tell yourself. For years you may have whispered, "I am getting older. I am fading. I am tired." But tonight you whisper something different. "I am awakening. I am glowing. I am eternal." And your body listens. Every cell responds like an orchestra to a new conductor. The tone of your thoughts becomes the rhythm of your renewal. Ancient healers understood this long before modern science, that the body is language, and the words you feed it shape your physical world. When you think beauty, you become beauty. When you feel love, you become light. This is not illusion, this is resonance. The Japanese women who performed nightly gratitude rituals believed their skin listened to their emotions. The Egyptians who bathed in sacred oils believed fragrance carried divine codes that told the body it was sacred. The women of the African highlands would hum softly before sleep, believing vibration aligned their hearts with the moon. Tonight, as you listen, you do what they did. Without knowing, you are participating in a tradition older than history itself, the ritual of reawakening. Feel the hum of life beneath your skin. Feel the energy that never left you. It is not youth you have lost. It is permission. You no longer need permission to glow. You do not need the world to remind you that you are beautiful. You only need to feel your own warmth again. Every breath you take sends new oxygen to your cells. Every gentle thought releases hormones of peace. This is the alchemy of womanhood, not in creams, not in needles, but in energy, emotion, and intention. What if your beauty has always been waiting for you to believe in it again? The frequency of beauty is not about symmetry. It is about surrender. It is not about turning back time. It is about turning inward. Because the moment you surrender the war against yourself, your body begins to heal. The body was never your enemy, it was your messenger. The dryness, the tension, the fatigue, they were not punishments, but pleas. They asked you to slow down, to remember your softness, to listen. Tonight, you listen. Feel the warmth in your hands, the pulse beneath your fingertips. That is life answering you. That is proof that you are still magnetic, still radiant, still capable of renewal. In every culture, the night was considered sacred for this reason. It was the time when heaven and earth met within the human heart, when the body became most receptive to transformation. That is why you are here, not to fight age, but to realign with the eternal rhythm of beauty. The moon outside holds the same light it did when you were a child. The stars are the same ones that watched over your first dreams. They do not rush, they do not fade, and they simply glow quietly, endlessly. You are made of that same material. The carbon in your cells is older than the sun. The minerals in your bones have traveled through galaxies. You are ancient, cosmic, divine. How could something that timeless ever truly age? The illusion of aging is simply disconnection, forgetting your source. When you reconnect, everything changes. Your breath becomes medicine, your thoughts become light, your sleep becomes creation, and your reflection starts to follow. Tonight, the transformation begins not in your skin, but in your perception. When you see yourself as eternal, your body aligns with eternity. Every cell has its own consciousness, a small intelligent pulse waiting for your direction. And right now, you are giving it new instructions. Awaken, renew, restore. The more you repeat it, the deeper it travels, from your skin to your tissues, from your tissues to your organs, from your organs to your very DNA. The body obeys the frequency of belief. And the belief of beauty is not vanity. It is reverence. It is the honoring of life that flows through you. To believe in your beauty is to believe in life itself. When you deny it, you deny the miracle of existence. When you embrace it, you participate in creation. That is why your beauty is sacred. That is why it matters. Because when you glow, you remind others what is possible. That radiance is not reserved for the young, but for the awakened. And you, tonight, are awakening. Breathe deeper now. Feel the air move through you as if washing away everything you no longer need, every memory of self-criticism, every moment you compared yourself, every silent judgment you held against your reflection. They dissolve now, like smoke leaving a sacred flame. What remains is truth, the soft, steady awareness that you are always enough, that you are not here to impress, but to express. Your wrinkles, your softness, your stillness, they are the poetry of your becoming. Your body is not a battlefield, it is a temple. When you remember this, your energy reorganizes. Stress fades, digestion eases, sleep deepens. Your skin begins to glow not from youth but from peace. This is the true reversal, not of years but of tension. This is how beauty returns, slowly, quietly, naturally. You do not need to force it, you only need to trust it. Trust that the same intelligence that healed every wound you ever had can restore your radiance now. Trust that the same night that holds the stars can hold your dreams. Trust that the same rhythm that makes flowers bloom can make your skin remember how to glow. You are not becoming younger, you are becoming truer. Your essence does not age. It only becomes clearer as illusion falls away. You are the same spirit that once laughed under the sun, that once danced without hesitation, that once loved without fear. She is still here. Tonight, she returns. Feel her energy rising, spreading warmth through your chest, down your arms into your fingertips. Your cells are singing again. They hum in harmony with your heart, with your breath, with the infinite rhythm that sustains all life. You have entered the frequency of beauty. Stay here, breathe here, trust here, because this is where renewal begins, not in the mirror, but in the vibration of self-love. The night wraps around you gently, like silk woven by the stars. You are no longer separate from its calm. You are the calm, you are the light, you are the rhythm. Every inhale awakens, every exhale releases. You are home inside your body. You are safe inside your skin. You are eternal inside your beauty. Sleep is not escape, it is creation. And as you drift deeper now, the intelligence of your cells continues the work, releasing, repairing, rebirthing. By morning you will not be new, you will be remembered. Because the truth has always been this: you were never meant to chase beauty, you were meant to embody it. They once said that beauty fades, but those who have lived deeply know it does not fade, it transforms. The glow of youth becomes the glow of wisdom. The brightness of innocence becomes the serenity of self-acceptance. The body does not betray you with time, it reveals you. Every year unwraps another layer of your truth, and every line that appears on your face is a poem written by your own existence. Tonight, as you surrender to stillness, your body listens. It listens to the rhythm of your breath, to the softness of your thoughts, to the harmony that you allow to unfold between your mind and your heart. You may not realize it, but every gentle thought you think tonight travels through your bloodstream like light, reaching even the most hidden corners of your being. The body you live in is not made of static matter. It is a symphony in motion, a living language of vibration. Every cell has ears, every molecule responds to emotion, and tonight they are listening for peace. When peace comes, they reorganize. When gratitude flows, they glow. This is how the beauty frequency moves through you, not as sound but as a sacred pulse. It is not heard by the ears, but felt by the soul. It begins in your chest, in that quiet space where self-judgment once echoed, and it expands outward, filling you with warmth that does not come from the world, but from within. The women who discovered this centuries ago never wrote it down, because they knew it was not a ritual to be sold, but a remembrance to be felt. In the hills of Tuscany, women would sit by the window before sleep, whispering blessings to the moon and their own reflection, knowing that what they spoke to the night would return to them. In the deserts of the East, women would anoint their foreheads with oil, not for fragrance but for frequency, because oil carries intention, and intention carries transformation. In the mountains of Peru, the elder women would hum softly, their voices blending with the wind, teaching their daughters that beauty was not a mirror. It was a vibration. And in some secret way, you already know this. You have felt it before. That sudden moment when you looked at yourself and saw something radiant that no one could define. That morning when you woke up, rested, and your skin seemed to glow without reason. That day when you laughed deeply and your whole face seemed alive with light. Those were moments when you were aligned with your true frequency. Tonight you return to it completely. What if the secret to rejuvenation is not in fighting age, but in falling in love with it? What if the softness you once feared is your greatest source of power? Beauty that grows softer does not disappear. It deepens. It becomes something that others feel before they see. And that is what your cells are remembering now, the beauty that radiates from within, the one that is born of peace, not perfection. Your body knows how to return there. It has done it before, every night of your life. While you sleep, billions of cells communicate, repair, and renew. Every thought of gratitude accelerates their work. Every feeling of love strengthens their coherence. The science is ancient and simple. The body follows the mind, the skin follows the heart. When love becomes your baseline, time becomes irrelevant. Imagine now that each breath you take sends tiny ripples of light through you. Each cell receives it, awakens, and passes it along, until your entire being vibrates in unison. This is harmony. This is the symphony of self-restoration. No effort is required, only surrender. The same intelligence that turns seeds into flowers, that brings dawn after every night, is at work within you. Your only task is to trust it. You may not feel it instantly, but your cells do. They have been waiting for your permission to heal. They have been waiting for the moment when your mind stops declaring war on your reflection. That moment is now. The war is over. The peace begins. There is something miraculous about acceptance. It is the frequency that restores. The moment you stop rejecting yourself, your energy redirects from survival to creation. Your body begins to bloom again. Hormones rebalance, blood circulation improves, the muscles of the face soften, and the nervous system enters deep repair. The results that women have sought through control are given freely through calm. This is the paradox of the feminine. She heals when she surrenders. You do not need to push, you only need to allow. The night knows what to do with you. It has done it since the beginning of time. When the moon rises, every living thing responds. Tides move, flowers close, animals rest. Your body follows the same rhythm. You're not separate from nature, you are her reflection. When she restores herself, you restore yourself, and she restores herself every night. That is why every night is a new chance to return home, to yourself, to your essence, to your natural rhythm. When you close your eyes, imagine a soft glow surrounding your face, not from vanity, but from vitality. Feel your skin breathing, your heart slowing, your entire being melting into the night's gentle hands. This is the sacred feminine resting, not in exhaustion, but in reverence. The night is your altar, and your rest is your prayer. There is no pressure here, no expectation, no comparison. Only the truth that your beauty was never gone. It was only waiting for silence. Silence is the soil where radiance grows. Silence is the medicine that time forgot. And as your thoughts quiet now, you can feel that soil nourishing you. The roots of your being sink deeper into peace, and from that peace something eternal rises. You begin to understand that aging was never a punishment. It was an initiation. You were never losing youth. You were gaining presence. You were never falling behind. You were unfolding. The lines on your face are not endings. They are pathways of light where your spirit has smiled too often to hide. And that is why no one can recreate what you are. You are art in motion, the universe expressing beauty through your unique vibration. Every breath you take paints another stroke on the canvas of your life. Every dream you release tonight becomes a seed for your next awakening. There is no need to rush this process. Beauty unfolds at the speed of peace. The more you soften, the faster you heal. The more you rest, the more you glow. The more you love, the younger you feel. This is how the feminine restores herself, not by control, but by communion. You are now in that communion, that sacred harmony between breath and being, between stillness and renewal. The energy that flows through you is infinite, and it is listening to your belief. So believe this. You are not aging, You are ascending. You are not fading, you are refining. You are not at the end. You are at the threshold of a deeper radiance. Let your cells continue their work now. Let the night complete what your mind began. You have entered the field where miracles are not rare, they are natural. Every breath deepens your beauty, every heartbeat expands your peace. And when the morning comes, the woman who opens her eyes will not be someone new. She will be the same woman, but luminous with remembrance. She will carry the calm of the night within her and the confidence of eternity in her gaze. She will not ask if she is beautiful. She will know it as truth, because beauty is not an achievement, it is your original state. Sleep now, knowing that every cell within you has heard the call. They are awakening, aligning, remembering, and as they do, your reflection will begin to catch up with your soul. This is how renewal begins, from within, with love, in silence. There is a moment each night, just before the body falls fully into sleep, when the soul opens its eyes. It is the moment when all noise fades and what remains is truth, soft, ancient, patient. In that space, your body begins to listen to a deeper language, one spoken not in words but in vibration. It is there that the transformation begins, not in the creams or the routines, not in what you add, but in what you release. When the body releases tension, beauty returns home. When the heart releases fear, youth breathes again. You have carried too many expectations, the weight of appearances, the silent pressure to be who you once were, but none of it belongs to you anymore. Tonight, the body will unlearn what the mind has repeated for years. That beauty is something that fades, that time takes away, that the past was better. The truth is simpler and softer. Beauty is energy, and energy does not disappear. It only changes shape. You are the same river flowing through different landscapes. The water has not aged, it has gathered wisdom. Every drop of you is alive with that truth. What if, for one night, you believed that your body was not aging but awakening? What if every line, every curve, every rhythm was part of the divine design unfolding perfectly on time? The illusion of decline dissolves in the light of awareness. When you remember that your essence is eternal, your cells remember too. They reorganize around that truth like stars finding their pattern again in the sky. They begin to communicate differently, slower, softer, in harmony. The nervous system calms, the heart rate slows, and your body enters the field of healing that only love creates. This is not fantasy, it is frequency. The energy of love repairs more than emotion, it repairs biology. It lowers inflammation, balances hormones, stimulates the flow of oxygen and nutrients to your skin. The glow you long for is not cosmetic, it is energetic. It begins here, now, in this stillness you are allowing yourself to feel. Every deep breath is a code sent to your cells. You are safe, you are home, you are allowed to shine again. You do not have to prove your worthiness to beauty. You were born from it. Every part of you was crafted with intention. Your skin, your hair, your eyes, your voice, all expressions of one divine rhythm. Somewhere along the way you forgot. You looked outside yourself for proof of what you already were, but tonight the mirror turns inward. It does not reflect a face, it reflects light. And that light is returning. You may not see it yet, but your body does. It feels the peace settling over your mind, the forgiveness softening your heart, the tenderness replacing the old rush of judgment. The body cannot fake peace, it knows when you have found it, and when you do, it rewards you with radiance. The women who have mastered this art were never chasing youth, they were chasing stillness. They understood that true rejuvenation begins when you stop running from yourself. So stop running now. Let yourself rest in this moment, as if it were the first time you have truly been still. Feel the weight of your body against the bed. It is not heaviness, it is surrender. The earth is holding you. The air is feeding you. The night is wrapping you in her calm. This is your sacred return to the rhythm that heals. Every system in your body works better in peace. Your skin regenerates faster. Your immune cells become more efficient. Your heart finds coherence and your sleep becomes deeper. These are not wishes, they are laws of life. The more love you allow, the more balance you create. Love is not sentiment, it is structure. It is the frequency that builds the world. You are made of it, and it responds when you remember it. So as you drift further into rest, imagine your entire being glowing faintly, not as an image, but as sensation. Feel it under your skin, a subtle warmth like the memory of sunlight. That is your energy field expanding. That is your body aligning with the frequency of beauty. The cells in your face begin to pulse with quiet intelligence, sending messages to one another. Restore, rebuild, remember. The muscles in your neck release the tension of trying. The corners of your mouth relax from years of effort. Even your heartbeat slows into a melody older than language. You are being rewritten in softness. The night is editing out the noise of the world and leaving only truth. You are radiant, you are loved, you are timeless. And as you rest in that truth, your mind begins to open to a new idea. That perhaps youth was never the goal. Youth was just a phase of discovery. Beauty is the permanence of essence. When you were young, your beauty was effortless because your spirit was unguarded. Now, your beauty is powerful because your spirit is awake. This is the gift of time. It strips away illusion and leaves only authenticity. You no longer need to try to be beautiful. You simply need to stop pretending you are not. Every woman who learns this changes not only herself but the world. Because when a woman glows from within, she gives others permission to stop apologizing for aging, for changing, for being real. The world begins to heal through her calm. You are part of that healing now. Every thought of acceptance radiates outward. Every breath of gratitude blesses not only your body, but the field around you. The energy you create tonight will meet you in the mirror tomorrow. It will be in your eyes, in your tone, in the quiet confidence that others cannot name but always feel. That is the true secret. Beauty that transcends explanation, because it is not external, it is vibrational. It is the energy of a woman who knows she is whole. And you, right now, are remembering that wholeness. Breathe into it. Feel how your body sighs in relief as you stop demanding it to be different. Feel the stillness growing like a soft current through your limbs. This is your restoration. This is the ancient rhythm that every woman carries but few remember. You remember now. Let your breath become slower. Let your thoughts drift further. Let the night take you completely. You are safe in the silence. You are held by the infinite. Every cell is working in devotion to your peace. They are reorganizing, regenerating, and realigning with your truth. You are not the reflection in the mirror. You are the light that gives it form. You are not time's victim. You are its witness. You are not fading. You are focusing. You are not diminishing. You are distilling. What remains after the noise, after the effort, after the masks, that is your real beauty. It has always been enough. It has always been waiting. Tonight it finally breathes again. Somewhere between the last breath of night and the first whisper of dawn, something sacred begins to happen. The body, still half in the dream world, begins to awaken to a new rhythm. Not the rush of the day, but the quiet pulse of renewal. It is here in this gentle threshold that your beauty reclaims itself, not because of what you have done, but because of what you have allowed. The night has done her work. She has woven light into the places that once held tension. She has filled the hollow spaces with calm, and she has whispered the truth back into your bones. You were never broken, only waiting to be remembered. Your cells are humming with that truth now, vibrating in harmony with your own forgiveness. You may not see it yet, but your reflection already knows. The eyes that will greet the morning will not be the same eyes that closed tonight. They will hold something deeper, softer, something that cannot be touched by time. The quiet glow of a woman who has remembered her power. Every cell within you has awakened, not into youth, but into presence. You are no longer searching for the woman you used to be. You are becoming the woman you were always meant to embody, the one who moves with grace, who speaks with certainty, who rests without guilt, the one who understands that beauty was never something she needed to chase, because it was always the light she carried. This is the beauty frequency, the vibration of peace, of wholeness, of truth. When you live in it, the world feels softer. The faces around you respond differently. Opportunities flow more easily because you are no longer resisting life, you are resonating with it. The body listens to this alignment. The nervous system finds coherence. The heart beats evenly, feeding every corner of you with oxygen and light. Your skin reflects it. Your posture reflects it. Your energy becomes magnetic. This is what every tradition tried to teach in their own language. The Egyptian priestesses, the Japanese healers, the African moon women, all knew the same secret. The most powerful beauty ritual is peace. When a woman rests in her own peace, her body becomes luminous. She does not age. She evolves. She does not chase. She attracts. She does not seek validation. She radiates truth. And now, as you lie here, your body understands that truth again. Every system within you works in harmony. Every breath nourishes you. The molecules of your being hum like 1,000 small suns, rising in unison. You have become the dawn. What once felt like loss now feels like refinement. What once felt like age now feels like arrival. You have reached the point beyond mirrors, beyond comparison, beyond illusion. You are seeing with the eyes of the soul now, and the soul does not count years, it counts light. You are luminous beyond measure. The night has washed away the old stories. The thoughts that once told you that you were less are gone. The energy that once held you back has dissolved. What remains is stillness, and stillness is creation. From this quiet space, new beauty will rise. It will not come as an effort, but as an unfolding. It will move through you in the way flowers open, without sound, without urgency, with total trust in the rhythm of nature. Because you are nature, you were never separate from her. You were her reflection all along. The rhythm that turns the tides, that opens petals, that shapes the moonlight, it is the same rhythm that shapes you. That is why when you align with peace, everything in you becomes more alive. Your skin glows, not from the surface, but from the soul. Your eyes shine not from vanity, but from remembrance. Your beauty becomes effortless, not because time has paused, but because love has returned. This is what every woman deserves to know, that her beauty has no expiration, that it deepens as her wisdom expands, that it becomes more powerful as her heart grows softer, that her body, when loved, becomes her greatest ally. The world may worship the illusion of youth, but the universe worships wholeness, and wholeness is what you are now. Every cell within you has awakened to it. They remember your laughter, your resilience, your tenderness. They respond to your kindness like flowers to rain. They are alive with gratitude, and gratitude is the highest cosmetic there is. It smooths, it softens, it glows. When you wake, you will not rush to check the mirror. You will feel the glow before you see it. You will sense the harmony within you, the quiet hum of balance. You will notice that even the air feels lighter, because your energy has changed. You have become a conductor of beauty. The same way music fills a room, your presence will fill space with calm and warmth. This is what happens when a woman remembers her sacred rhythm. This is what happens when she no longer apologizes for her softness. The world begins to mirror her serenity. The people around her feel safer, kinder, more open, because true beauty does not demand attention, it commands peace. And you now command peace. Every breath you take reaffirms it. Every heartbeat echoes it. The years will continue to move, but they will move around you differently now. They will dance with you, not against you. They will add, not subtract. They will sculpt, not steal. You have entered a new covenant with time, one of harmony, not resistance. You will sleep deeply now, knowing that nothing is being lost, only transformed. The night has become your ally. Your reflection has become your friend. Your body has become your temple again. Every cell is awake, listening, glowing. You are complete, you are whole, you are radiant, you are timeless. And as the final whisper of the night passes through you, let these words settle in your heart. You were never aging, you were always awakening. The beauty you feel now is not borrowed. It is your essence returned. So rest, beloved soul, and let your body keep singing the melody of your own light. Every night is a new chance to be reborn, softer, brighter, younger. Sleep deeply, and let your beauty remember who you are. If this night ritual touched your heart, imagine what the next secret will do. Subscribe and awaken your most radiant self.